What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, and today we are showcasing a card game for Jeremy Hill. This is actually the first game I'm going to get to use with Golden Ticket OBJ after we went ahead and purchased that expensive bastard for 1.7 mil. He's so much cheaper now. I know this, man. Man, see, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I would have waited. But when you do YouTube, you want to try and get these players as quickly as you can to try and get game. People want to see the new players, man. They want to see what he's looking like. So I try to get these guys as quickly as possible for you guys. And he's just watch the game. Now, he is 5'11", very short. You know, kind of somebody you don't really recommend trying to face catch with. I know you're going to see that 103 spec catch, that 99 jumping, and I seen that. I was like, let's put him to the test. Let's throw him out there on the right side. Let's see how he do. Trying to go up there and get it. So we're gonna go to Odell as much as possible this game. Right here, just shaboinkin, just goes up and get it, man. 99 jumping, 103 spec catch, and boy, does this spec catch have him with one of the best catches I've seen this year in Madden. It was dope. You guys will see it in a little bit. Right here, we roll out with Vic. Nice little dot to OBJ. Like I said, man, obviously he's a new attraction, so I want to see what he does, and also have to remember it is a card game right here. Another catch by OBJ in the end zone. It is a card game, so I got to be wary. I can't just be going to him if he decides to get double teamed or throwing in bad situations. Even though I really want to see how good he does, I still got to be careful with what it is I try to give him the ball. So my opponent has that Bo Jackson, and out right there, just bad tackling by us. I expect him to go to the run game a lot, and so his name was VMG Smells. Right there, Bo Jackson is such a difficult person to stop. And it's just like he just keeps trucking forward. Very, very difficult player to stop. You see, he's just running the ball right now, having success, and we got to force him to pass right here. He goes back to the run, and he's just doing a good job of picking up 5-6 yards a pop. Right here, hits us with a little play action. And nobody's open. He decides to roll out right there, and we end up getting to him, forcing an incomplete pass, and he ends up settling for a field goal. So I felt like that right there was definitely a good stop by us. So here we go, up 7-3, and we're going to try and go back to Beckham as much as possible. I'm curious to see how he does, and I know you guys are as well. So first and 10 right here, a little quick smoke screen right there to Calvin. Gotta remember that we do got boss Calvin, so got to give him the ball to right there. Marshawn Lynch just being the beast that he is right here. We thought about going to the smoke screen, and then we go back up to OBJ, and just drop that. Not everybody's going to catch every pass. We understand that. Right here, Michael Vick just kind of being Vick. Just takes off, gets ourselves a good gain. Right here again, we go back to OBJ, and dropped it again. I just feel like I do better with the streaks when I more towards the outside, not the slot. I don't know. I can't really do it that well from the slot. Right here, we go to Calvin on the right side, and we end up throwing an interception. Doing it to the right side, it's just different. You get different animations from when you try to do a face catch on the right side than you do the left. I don't know why. I rarely do it to the right. It can be done. I've got plenty of gameplay of me doing it on both sides, but it's just, I don't know. You just get different animations. So right here, we got to try and hold him to a field goal. If we're able to do that, that would be great. Almost had a pick right there. Almost bit down on the play and just didn't quite intercept the pass. He has one timeout remaining. You can tell he's just playing conservative, just playing for the field goal, which he does end up kicking right before halftime. So we go into halftime up 7-6, but I know we can do better. We got to make this a scoring drive right here. It looks like we're just trying to go to OBJ a little too much. We tried like 5 streaks / drive to him, and it didn't really pan out. So now it's like, I still want to throw him the ball, but we gotta try and make sure we score this drive, though, get a touchdown, try and get the lead, which would allow us to try, do more things to OBJ. So right here on 2nd and 8, really quick angle route, and he actually played that user that really, really well. Thankfully, it wasn't intercepted. We go back to the same route. Probably wasn't thinking I was going to do it back-to-back, but we did. We're stubborn. So another run play, as you see, man, we're trying to play smarter instead of just throwing it to OBJ every single play. 3rd and 1, we go back to the run right here with Bo Jackson. Breaks the tackle in the backfield and picks up the first down. That is just what Bo Jackson does, man. Absolutely amazing running back. Really close to going on ahead and score right here. We decided to roll out with Vic, throw on the run across his body, which he doesn't do too well. I'm actually surprised he made a really good throw right there. Right here, nice run with Marshawn reading the running lanes correctly, and we end up scoring, putting us up 8 points. So worst case scenario, he can just tie the game. You know, he's not able to take the lead. So if we're able to stop him, then we have a little bit of leeway where we can try to, you know, cram passes down OBJ's throat. Right here, he goes deep up top, and we end up dropping the pick. So this is before Golden Ticket Calvin or Browner or Ultimate Legend Reggie White. I don't have none of those guys yet. Again, if you guys watched me getting Jared Collins earlier, I think it's Jared Collins. As my stomach is killing me right now. We're going to get gameplay of all the new squadron tomorrow. So look out for that. And people also ask me about Le'Veon Bell. I'm not really, you know, his attributes don't really look all that eye appealing. Doesn't really look all that amazing. 3rd and 15 decides to run the ball and gets a handful of yards right there. But Le'Veon Bell could probably play terrific. You know, who am I to say? Right here, look at this. Right here, one-handed catch. Right here, look at the Wooshapinkin. Beautiful 99-yard touchdown by Beckham. A 99 one-handed catch touchdown. I'm going to show the replay at the end of the game so you guys can see exactly how he caught that pass. It was gorgeous. I thought the animation looked a little different when it all happened full speed. It just didn't look like a regular catch. I was like, oh, snap, he caught it. It looked like he caught it through the guy as he ends up throwing a lob pass right to Sherman right there, who comes away with. I couldn't control him right there. I couldn't control him until he missed the tackle. Then I was able to control him. He was literally going backwards, and I couldn't move the guy. Thankfully, he tackled him. If he just left him alone, I probably would have got a safety. Back to OBJ, a little overthrown right here. Now we got a lead. We can just, you know, try to go to OBJ right here as much as possible. He does have Hayden over there, who's a little short, and OBJ doesn't go up there quite tall enough to get the interception. So he, like I said, he can't face guys. You see me do it, you know, several times this game. It's just that Hayden is, I think, the same height as OBJ. Now, if you got trying to do it against maybe a Cromartie or maybe a Sherman or Browner or Woodson, I don't know exactly how well he's going to do, but I won't know until I go up against guys. But I'm just trying him out on the left side. When I face catch, it's going to Calvin. You know, I'm not going to have OBJ in that position unless I have myself a decent-sized lead, and then I'll put him in there to see what I can get done with him. But for the most part, in like a head-to-head game, he's not going to be in that situation. Like I said, unless I get myself like a big lead, and then we'll toy around and throw OBJ and try and face catch on some folks. Excuse me. So, got ourselves a very good game right here. He has 2 timeouts, you know, a couple first downs. Game should be over. We decided to roll out with Vic right here. Had to throw. We should have threw it way sooner. I don't know. I'm just so wary of throwing it with Vic across his body. Right here, we make sure we stop. Throw on, try to get a nice accurate throw, and that's exactly what happens. 1st and 10 right here. It's up. No, he ends up killing me. Just with a nice sack right there. Right here, we try to go deep up top. Over there towards the right side. Just a little overthrown. 3rd and 19 right here. When in doubt, toss it up to OBJ on 2 people and have him come down with it. That's Madden for you. So that's the end of the game, fellas. But let's take a look at that replay. That he had that 99-yard reception. That one-handed 99 one-yard reception. That was absolutely mind-boggling. So right here, just look. You notice he has it right here. He's got the animation in just one hand. He just completely grips the ball, snags it with one hand. One hand right there, and just snagged it. Look at that. Look at that. That is that 103 spec. The man snags it with one hand and scored a 99-yard touchdown. I mean, you want to talk about just, I've never seen that catch this year. Look, one hand right there, kind of taps it with his left hand. But to me, that's just an all-the-way one-hand catch. I don't even think his other hand really, I think it's just the animation of his hand coming down. Right there, look at that. One-hand reception right there, and he ends up just taking it all the way. Unbelievable. Just could not believe this man had a one hand, just gripped it, just bang, and scored. Like, look at the concentration of that snag. And he actually made that catch again, I think in another wager match I played probably yesterday. He just had, that's the second time I've seen this animation. Well, this is the first time I've seen it here. The second time was during another game. And this is the first time I've ever seen it. Just one hand grip. Absolutely incredible snag right there. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try to get you guys gameplay of all the new additions that we got coming out tomorrow. And we are in our playoffs, so hopefully we can win our 4th Super Bowl in a row. It's your boy GS, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy your day. We're going to go ahead and sign out. See you next video.